Hi everyone, welcome to another Tickling Tuesday. Today we will make a very simple card without any stamping and without any die cutting. You will need just a few supplies, but yeah, maybe you like the card. Okay, I started out with a white card base, and then I picked some alphabet stickers that I do not use just because they are too big and too bright for me, and I have a hard time finding the letters that I want in the right color. So I used them and made it say yay, and also added an exclamation mark. And this will be the sentiment for our card. And I have to say that I was inspired to use a sketch from Case the Sketch. And I wanted to achieve this, the pattern of the sketch by masking, so I used some of my post-it tape just to mask off the area that should not be inked up, because we will be using Versamarker ink now, and the eye will be kind of yeah, it's masked off. So with the stickers, I used my powder tool, my EK Success powder tool, to make sure that the embossing powder would not stick anywhere. I didn't need to use it because all the other areas are masked off anyway. And then I used my Versamarker ink to ink that entire area, and then I will use some Panda's Heat and Bond powder. This is kind of an embossing powder that melts, and as soon as it's melted, it's an adhesive, so you can stick your glitter to it, or you can use it with some flock, which I will be doing right now. So I put the excess back into the jar, and I always have a hard time because it's very static and it clings to the paper. And I only have one flock. This is a blue flock, also from some Pandas, and I took this out. And then I used my heat gun to just set this powder and to melt it and to make it, to turn it into an adhesive. But you have to be careful, because if you do not heat it enough, it will not be sticky enough. And if you heat it too long, it will no longer stick. So you just have to find the right point, and I tried to do that. So I wanted to make sure that the entire powder is melted, but not too hot. And then I took off the masks and applied the powder, the flock powder, and then I tried to really rub it into the adhesive. And as you can see, it just sticks to the areas where the heat and bond stuff was. And I realized that I probably should have melted it a little longer. So what I did is I really tried to rub it in. Then I took off the yay stickers. I will not use them anymore anyway. And then I used my heat gun again to heat set this a little more and to try to get the adhesive a little more sticky. As I said, you have to get a feeling for it. I do not use it very often, otherwise I probably would have known when is the right point to stop heating. Well, I was very courageous and tried again to heat it a little more, and really this worked. It got a little more sticky, so I added a little more of that flock powder, of that fuzzy flock, and it sticked to that heat and bond stuff very well. And I really like how this turned out. I think this tilted area, this tilted box with the yay in there, is very cool. And you all know I love cards that you can touch and it has a good feel or something special to it. And I think this flock powder just achieves exactly this yeah, what I like. Okay, I heated it from the back because it warped a little bit. Then I used a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen in S just to draw some stitching lines for a little interest, because the card was very, very simple. And the last thing is I used my do-it-yourself enamel dots. Some of you asked how I did them. You can find tons of videos on that on YouTube. I did not make a video, but you can totally find them if you enter do-it-yourself enamel dots. And I did not use the perler beads, but I used the pony beads, because this is what worked best for me. And yeah, they come in a lot of colors. And I also used my do-it-yourself glue dots. And then I just added some blue and pink dots to the card. Again, I spread them in kind of a diagonal line to make them float on the card, but not spread everywhere, just kind of a, yeah, a line that the eye can follow. And that finished the card for today. I hope you got inspired and your mojo got tickled, and maybe you tried to just mask off some areas and give it a try without any die cutting. But of course, you could have die cut the alphabet first. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.